Hey there, everybody. Welcome to ZEN-TAROT. My name is Julie. I'm going to do a pick a card reading for you today. I want to see which kind of animal spirit guide you are resonating with. With pile number 1, we have the Panther. I'm going to be using the Lightseers Tarot deck for that reading. And we have the black tourmaline crystal. Pile number 2, we have the Unicorn, the spirit card. We have the white quartz crystal. And I'll be using the Everyday Witch Tarot cards for that reading. Pile number 3, we have the whale energy coming through. We have the Unakite crystal, and I will be using the Modern Witch Tarot cards for pile number 3. So which animal spirit guide are you resonating more with? I will put the timestamps in the description box below, and I'll see you over at the reading. Well, hey there, pile number 1. You have chosen the Panther and the black tourmaline crystal. The Panther represents protection in the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit card deck and nostalgia and childhood memories here. And the black tourmaline represents protection as well here. So I want to see your reading seems to be around protection and looking back at memories, something to do with the heart as well, because the Black Panther's eyes are just vibrantly green, and green energy is heart energy here. So let's see what your reading is about. I want to get you an angel card. Let's get a theme or some advice from the angels before we get going in this reading. If you like this reading, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. If you can leave me a comment, it really, really helps my channel. And yeah, let's get going. Pile number 1. How are you all doing? First of all. All right, let's get an angel oracle card. Let's get an overall message for this reading for pile number 1. Spirit, we're looking at pile number 1. What is this reading about? Shower of abundance. To heal your financial situation, first give us your worries concerning money. We will guide you in order to show you how to create and accept abundance. As we work together, your financial situation will heal as fast as you will allow it to. Wow, and I didn't realize that green, of course, could have to do with money. So maybe you're feeling very protective over your money, or you're feeling insecure over your money. And let your past go. Look at this advice from the angels on the bottom of the deck. The burden of carrying your past around has made you weary. It's time to set this burden down. Keep only the lessons and the love and leave everything else behind. You don't want it or need it, and it's now gone. And so it shall be. All right, pile number 1. Let's get going. Let's get into your reading here. I'm going to use the Lightseers Tarot deck to get you some messages. So Spirit, what is on the minds of pile number 1, of group number 1? What are you thinking about right now? What is on your mind? What do you want to talk about, pile number 1? What do you want to talk about? It has to do with protection and maybe finances here. King of Pentacles absolutely could do with finances, and 7 of Cups, feeling overwhelmed, having decisions come in about the finances here, and feeling a little bit confused, a little bit overwhelmed, got a lot going on, and you're trying to hold on to the money. Look at the Fool on the bottom of the deck. So yeah, you want to take a new leap of faith. You want to let go of the fears, of the worries surrounding this, but you're feeling a little overwhelmed. All right, let's see. Look at the shower of abundance sitting over the King of Pentacles, though. Something is coming in to make you feel safer and not so in over your head. 7 of Cups, kind of in over your head, don't know which choice to make. What is the restriction here in pile number 1? What's the restriction in the mind space? What's the restriction? What's holding them back? What is holding them back? What's holding them back in the mind space? 8 of Swords, you are all up in your head. Just really, really can't get out of your own way here. Can't get out of your own thoughts here. Or the what ifs. The what ifs. You're feeling very exposed or vulnerable here. Maybe like you're kind of in a fishbowl. Like your thoughts are on your forehead almost. It's almost like you're feeling like everyone around can see right through you, or they're seeing past the words here that you're saying, and that makes you a little bit uncomfortable. Wonder why, with this leap of faith pending here, just looming in the foreground here. You've got this beautiful Fool energy and this leap of faith, but you're protecting yourself. You're all up in your own head, trying to protect, trying to figure out the outcome so that you can get in front of them, right? Stop them from happening, stop them from gaining momentum here. But in the meantime, you're always looking for the downfall because you want to get in front of it. So what's happening is the energy is just looking for the trouble, looking for what could go wrong here. Where could it drain out? Where could it get me here? So you're constantly in high alert here, and it's got to calm down a little bit. Got to trust it a little bit more here, and trust that you are protected. Look at this beautiful protection, and let your past go. No matter what happened in the past, it was all life lesson learning here. So take that leap of faith. All right, what do you not see coming, pile number one? In the mind space, what kind of thoughts, what kind of ideas do you not see coming or coming out of the blue for you? What's coming out of the blue? The Knight of Pentacles, slow-moving energy, something you've been working on for a while here with the money, or trying to get the money going, trying to get the momentum of money going here, and not have to worry about it, not have to turn around and count it or see what's in the bank account here, feeling very vulnerable again with the finances. This seems to be about the finances. So when I saw the protection panther up here in the ether, I thought it was going to be kind of energetic protection, like maybe you felt these dark energies around you. And now that I'm pulling some of the cards in the mind space, I can see that you're pulling these dark energies in because you're trying to figure out how to stop things from happening, how to jump in front of it. So it's almost like putting the cart in front of the horse now, because you're so afraid that horse is going to stumble. So you're trying to be out in front of it, trying to pave the way, trying to smooth the way so that the horse doesn't stumble, and you're pushing your own cart here. You're pushing your own cart to protect the horse. Because you don't want it to fail, or you don't want it to fall. You don't want to miss anything. You don't want to miss anything. So you're out in front of it. But it's keeping you from just falling back now and enjoying the shower of abundance now, and trusting that this abundance is coming towards you without you having to plan or prepare for it here. Very, very protective. You're very protective. So you're in savings mode right now. It's just like, I am not going to spend a dime until I can get a grip on this. But that fear of, I'm not going to release, I'm not going to let go, I'm not going to expend here, is just keeping it way too tightly held. You got this white knuckle grip on it, and so you just don't want to let go. But when you let go, you're letting go of all the predicting here, you're letting go of all the ways it could fall through here, and you're trusting the universe more. Then it can come back into you. It just can't come in with this big shell, with this big protection armor. You've got this armor over you to protect your heart here. Ace of Swords, there's some kind of big idea coming in, because you don't see the Knight of Pentacles coming. And the Knight of Pentacles can be a slow-moving messenger. So maybe you've been waiting for someone, an answer, or maybe you've gone on a job interview and you're waiting to hear from that company, and you've been waiting and waiting. You had 2-3 interviews, and it's just very slow. They're doing all the background work. They're doing all the behind the scenes work that you can't see. And for some reason, something is moving very slowly here. It's almost like a government job, or something like this, where the wheels move very, very slowly. I work in the legal system. In the legal system, the courts move very, very slowly, right? It's like hurry up and file, but then you got to wait for everything to kind of play out and everything to settle down too. There's always this kind of settle down period. So yeah, it's just something happening with you, but very, very slowly. The answer is coming for you though, pile number one. It is coming. Let's see, what's your advice in the mind space for pile number one? Spirit, what's your advice in the mind space for pile number one? Ooh, look at this with the Page of Swords and the Queen of Cups. Some kind of brilliant idea coming in here. Some kind of eureka coming in. You find out some kind of information. Somebody tells you, oh yeah, they're really looking at you. Or it's just really something that uplifts you, makes you feel so much more secure with the Queen of Cups rather than the King of Pentacles. I gotta really penny pinch. I gotta really cut back now. Where can I cut back, rather than thinking of what can I add in? What kind of income stream can I add into this? You were in, I got to cut back. I got to cut back. I can't spend a penny. Now it's something's opening up, some kind of information coming in, a message coming in. Here's that phone call. Here's that text message. Yes, you're in, you're accepted. We need you. We want you here. So this is the big fat yes, group number one. After you've been going all the reasons of why they don't want you, why they haven't called here. You went over every single item down the list here of the reasons why they haven't called. And in the meantime, they were just doing the background check, or they were just doing something in the background there. But the big fat yes coming through. Look at this with the death and rebirth on the split here. God, you are very, very protected. This is just all, this whole reading is about protection and trusting that protection, really trusting. All right, let's look at the heart space with you. Let's look at what you're feeling. What are you feeling? Group number 1. What is in the heart space? What's going on in the feels for group number 1, Spirit? Oh, God, look at this beautiful Sagittarius energy coming through with temperance. You have simmered it down. Remember, I said there was just some kind of simmer down period. That's what you're in right now, to get your balance, so you're not in that pendulum mode. You're not, oh my God, they hate me, and then, wow, I'm a God, right? Hero to zero, or zero to hero. You're going from zero to hero because you're feeling very, very unseen, unheard, vulnerable, very vulnerable, like you've exposed, or you told someone the truth about you or how you really feel about something, and now you're just waiting for that reaction. You're waiting for the penalty or the timeout or something like this, and they're just like, oh, great, I'm so glad you told me. It just goes so much easier. Some kind of conversation or something just goes so much easier than you had planned. So yeah, I guess going into every single scenario really helped you. It's like failing to prepare is preparing to fail for you. So you really had these scenarios played out, but it's the big yes, and it's something bigger than you had expected. So they're coming back at you with more money or more responsibilities or more than what you had planned here, while you were all up in your head figuring out why they weren't calling. Temperance, I mean, I just love this. It's the card of Archangel Michael coming through, and real balance here. He's holding the sun and the moon in each hand. Look at that power. Look at that power. And you are feeling this in your heart space. You're feeling much more powerful, much more in control. But you're in a rest period right now, 4 of Swords. So you got to clear out the mind space, clear out those negative thoughts, really, that are pulling you down and scaring you into thinking that you're not right, or you're not ready, or something like this. It's just really, you got all up in your head about it. Got up all in your head. You got to really distract yourself and take a time out, because when you do, in your downtime, when you really let go and trust, that's when the call comes. That's when the answer comes. So it's beautiful. All right, what else in the heart space? Tell me more about group number 1. Tell me more about group number 1 in the heart space. Oh, look at this, the High Priestess and the 4 of Wands. Celebration, victory, marriage, contract, agreement, signing on the dotted line, seeing the fine print, knowing the fine print here with the High Priestess. It's just all has been revealed. You've revealed something, some kind of skill, some kind of feeling, some kind of emotion. You've revealed, you've exposed. It's the year of exposés, with everybody going down for what has happened, what has gone on in the past. It's the year of accountability, the year of taking responsibility for our own actions here, being called out for our own actions, where you're very, very happy to do this. You're just very, very happy to stand in your feelings here, and celebrate them. It's beautiful. You're very clear. You're just this clean vessel at this point. You've done a lot of work here. You've done a lot of heart cleaning here, and managing your emotions here, and getting a grip on your thoughts here. So that's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's just, while everyone else is freaking out because the skeletons are coming out of the closet, your closet's been clean for quite some time. You've done the work. You've gone through the dark night. You've gone through the real hardships, especially when it comes to your money here. So you know exactly what you're capable of. You know exactly what you're capable of. You're coming up against some really exciting energy here, and you might be confusing it for the feelings of the past here, when things were really going wrong. But that was all to condition you, to prepare you for this time, this newness in your life here. Very clear. You are clean. You are clean and clear here. It's just, yeah, it's just, you're ready. You're walking through some kind of altar here. You're walking up to some kind of altar here. You're just so ready. Clear, so clear. You see things so clearly now. after this comes in, it's just, you got to get rid of this self-doubt and this insecurity here. All right, what is the resistance in the heart space for pile number 1? What's the resistance in the heart space? Work, look at this, 8 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Is there something behind this? No. And the 2 of Cups here, there's that partnership and agreement. This could be about a marriage. This could absolutely be about a marriage or a partnership here, a business partnership here, but definitely something to do with the workplace, your career, your relaxation here, and not trying to control the outcome so much. Letting go. Wherever you go, there you are here. It's just really the matter of cleaning house, of cleaning out the garbage here, cleaning out the fear here. The 8 of Swords is all about fear. What could go wrong here? Preparing for the worst. Wow, this is beautiful. This is coming together. This is a partnership in bloom here. Wow, with the 2 of Cups especially, and the Ace of Wands. It's just real inspiration coming through. The muse has awakened within you. And when it was so clouded before, it just seemed like you were in a glass cage of emotion with that 8 of Swords up in your mind as the resistance, as the challenge here. It's just getting past yourself. Getting past yourself here. Wow. All right. What's in the daily? What's in the foundation here? I want to look at the, we looked at the mind, we looked at the heart. I want to look at the soul now. What's in the everyday? What's in the tangible now? Whew, pile number 1, in the everyday, Tell me about the everyday. Look at how these cards are just wanting to flip. 10 of Wands, the Tower, and the Devil. No wonder they came out all upside down here. Good God, pile number 1. Your life is drastically about to change. You are letting go of that devil on your shoulder, that fight, that yin and the yang of the right and the wrong and the push me and the pull me and the back and the forth here. It's just really been a power struggle between the light and the dark. You've had to walk this route. It's like walking over hot coals, but you've made it to the other side. You're letting go of the addiction to negative self-think, to sabotage, to self-sabotage here. We all have a tendency to think that we're not good enough for that position, or we're not good enough for that person. We're not good enough for that family, that community, that job. We just tend to really beat ourselves up when we're offered these big opportunities, and we are all, every single one of us, offered by the universe these big opportunities, and they're never wasted. They're never disappeared forever. It's just when we are ready, when we know that we're ready, when we know that we're worthy here. So this is all about you coming into a worthiness that you've never experienced before. It's just like, yeah, of course they called. Of course they called. And if somebody's asking you, did they call? Not yet. Not yet. There's this knowing of who you are, because you've already looked at what has hindered you, what has held you back here with that devil energy and the Tower. I mean, it's just really, it doesn't get any clearer than this. This is an absolute cleansing, a clearing, letting go here, letting go of the insecurities, of the doubt. Wow. I mean, there's just no knocking this pillar over ever again. You just really looked the devil in the eye and said, I see you. You named it. It's just, you know, there's all these stories about naming the devil and then they'd have to disappear, right? It's just, what am I thinking of? Harry Potter, right? He who shall not be named, Voldemort. You say it out loud, it summons him. And, you know, my grandma always scared me with this. She would say when I was very, very young, she was terrified of tarot cards, for one. And my grandfather was a card reader, so he had to read playing cards. But anyway, that's a great story. But she had me terrified of this. And she'd say, especially Ouija boards to this day, even if one's in the room with me, I'm running out the room. But she'd say, where do you think they would say, speak of the devil, and he shall come here. You are summoning, you are spelling with your words here. And she really instilled that within me. I've gotten over the idea, since my grandfather was a card reader, that you know, maybe that's a good way to bring in good energy. If you could bring in bad energy, you can bring in good energy. So I always tried to find the balance with temperance in that. But this is you understanding this. This is you summoning the good energy now, getting rid of the negative energy now, turning on the light and having those shadows scurry to the corners now. They will always exist. They will always be there, but are you going to focus on them? Are you going to look at them? The more you look for them to jump in front of them, the more you are seeking them out. And what we seek, we shall find. Speak of the devil and he shall come. So you're changing your thoughts. You're changing your words here. You're changing your spells here and what you are giving out to the universe. And it shuns the devil because you've recognized and you've named the devil for what he is. And the devil is a lie. The devil is fear. The devil is fear. So yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Pile number 1. This is a reckoning. This is a reckoning. This is the day of reckoning for you. And it's come. It's here. You're ready. You're ready for this. Okay, any advice? Any advice? What's last advice for pile number 1 and this beautiful reckoning? Pile number 1. Oh, yes. Look at this. The Six of Swords, the card of moving on, of getting out of there, of taking that water Uber out. Card number 2, look at this, the Hermit here, Virgo energy, taking care of you, knowing that this is coming from within. There is nothing external that will ever get me more than my own thoughts, my own fears, my own insecurities. Those are going to get me way more than actualities and realities and what other people are thinking, right? They're never thinking what we think they are thinking. That leads to this glorious, glorious sun for you. Look at this Leo energy, pile number 1, coming for you, this true, true connection to the light here. Look at how the light, just the darkness, the fears, they're just shut down by that light. You can see nothing else but the light now. And it's the inner light. It's coming from within to the externals now. It's just this ever-flowing, beautiful light where the devil has to just literally fall away. Oh, pile number 1, this is glorious. This is a day of reckoning for you, a reckoning with the devil energy here. And you're not going to trick me anymore, fear. You're not going to get in my way any longer. This is the trueness of us, the trueness of the expansion of consciousness for you here. And a big battle has been won. Huge battle has been won here. Good for you. Good for you. When we take on this battle, you will win. Light will always win. Light will always find us no matter how dark it gets. And the darker it gets, the brighter it gets on the other side of that. It's just, it's that pendulum swing that you are calming down, that you are evening out. Pile number 1, Archangel Michael's assistance here, just splitting those energies so that you can live in the balance, live in the middle. Not live in the fringe any longer, not live in the extremes any longer here, not live in your own fears any longer here. Just shattering that mirror, shattering the illusions. Love this, pile number 1. Absolutely love this. All right, I think I will leave your reading right here, right here. There's just really not a better ending to this than the light taking over and really you shining brightly wherever you are. There you are now. So you're not wearing any masks. You're not wearing any kind of armor any longer. You don't need this protection any longer because the light is protecting you. And that Panther energy is just kind of really easing off now, really easing off into the kitty cat. You're a kitty cat now. All right, pile number 1. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for stopping by, for checking this reading out. I can't tell you how much I appreciate you. If you liked this reading, please don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. Leave me a comment. Every single comment helps my channel so much. So yeah, I'm sending you all my love and light, and I will definitely tune in with you soon. Hey there, pile number 2. You have chosen the unicorn. That is a spirit card in the Wild Unknown Animal card deck. And connecting to your higher self here, connecting to your spirituality. So I love this card. With the white quartz crystal, which is also about spirituality and connecting to your higher self. So beautiful, beautiful. Let's see what that's all about. We're going to use the Everyday Witch Tarot cards for this reading, but I want to get an angel oracle card for you, pile number 2. See what kind of overall theme we are looking at here for pile number 2. Spirit, can we get an angel oracle card for pile number 2? The heart chakra and see only love. Look how beautifully these cards go together. So the heart chakra, love is the heart of the matter. Your heart is the center within your physical being, attuned most to love. It is safe for you to love and be loved with an open heart as we stand by with perfect protection and guidance. It is safe to be loved. I love that advice. And see only love. Look past the seeming errors, mistakes, and misunderstandings, and see only the love within each person, including yourself. Your resolute focus upon the love that underlies every situation brings about healing in undreamed of ways. Oh, pile number 2. Look at this. You are connecting to the energy of love, just opening up this heart chakra, your higher self just bombarding you with the energy of love. So yeah, beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, let's get some tarot cards here. What are you thinking about right now, pile number 2? What is the current mind space for pile number 2? Spirit, we're looking at pile number 2 in the mind space. Pile number 2, if you like this reading, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. And if you could leave me a comment, it so very much helps my channel. So let's see, pile number 2 in the mind space. What are you thinking about? What do you want to talk about? Oh, look at this, all these words, Knight of Swords and the Five of Swords. A lot of competition going on, a lot of chatter, a lot of talk here. So yeah, somebody upset in your midst here with the Five of Swords. Look at this. Look at this. Just words gone awry or words gone wrong. So many that they can't hear one. There's just too many voices in the room, too many chefs in the kitchen. Yeah, nobody can focus on anything that anyone's saying. It's reminding me of like a big family dinner where there's 20 conversations going on at once and 3 people are talking to you and you're trying to make eye contact and you don't know which conversation to follow here. So yeah, just a lot of words, a lot of conversation, a lot of chatter around you. I want to look a little bit deeper on who's upset around pile number 2. Is that you? Is that someone around you? Something was said, something was used, words were weaponized in a way and really piercing to someone. So I want to see, tell me a little bit more about the Five of Swords and the Knight of Swords, Spirit, in the mind space for pile number 2. What is that all about? The Page of Swords, some kind of message coming in or a messenger coming in. Sometimes the Page of Swords can be the voyeur card, so somebody looking in, but maybe somebody judging, maybe somebody looking in and judging someone on their decisions without knowing the choices that they had at hand here at the time. So maybe there's judgment going on here, but yeah, it just hurt feelings. There's hurt feelings here. There's some kind of word, something was said that it just spins around your mind. It just goes over and over. You just go over and over the same scenario. You wish you would have said something differently. You wish you would have used your words differently here, but there's just some kind of regret when it comes to words here. This is your higher self, your higher being, really trying to come in and soothe you and really hold you in grace here, in grace and understanding. And sometimes I'm sorry changes everything. Honest to God, pile 2. Maybe you just need an apology. Look at this on the on the bottom of the deck, the 9 of Pentacles. So yeah, you're taking it easy. You're taking a break. You're soothing yourself. You're trying to get over something. You're trying to get over something. All right. What does pile 2 not see coming in the mind space? What do you not see coming, pile number 2? What do you not see coming? Ooh, the Queen of Pentacles and the 8 of Wands. Look at this. You're holding title again. You're holding stature again. Some kind of title has been returned to you very, very quickly. It's like you were stripped. There was maybe gossip or something that was said that wasn't true. And you didn't know how to prove it. You didn't know how to get it out there or get the truth out there. And then it just shifts that quickly. Something comes in. There's a messenger on the way here to bring the truth. And it clears everything up. It puts you back into grace here. It puts you back into the seat here. I think you're learning here that I can't let that matter any longer. I can't let that disrupt me any longer or really take me down a notch any longer. So you have this kind of protection. I think that's your higher self really coming in and protecting you again. So some things are lost on you. It's almost like there's deaf ears. So somebody trying to get in, someone trying to get into your psyche here, or make you feel a certain way, and it fell on deaf ears. You didn't hear all of it, or you didn't know all of it that was going on at the time here. So that's the message here. But you're getting restated, or brought back, or at least put back where you belong here as far as title. Somebody tried to strip you of your title, and now you're reinstated here. So yeah, the truth has come out. The truth is shown here. Comes in really quickly too with that Eight of Wands. Really, really quickly. Knight of Pentacles, another offer here. Somebody coming in with the truth, something coming in with tangible proof here. There's some kind of tangible proof coming in. And the Emperor, look at that. You hold title again. Yes, I love this. I love this. It's like the king was dethroned, and then the truth came out. The culprit was caught. The mole was revealed here. And the Hierophant. Wow, wow, wow. Look at this. Talk about holding title and strength. Oh my God. Wow. You had to go through this big battle. You had to go through something here to get to the other side, and to be proven right, or to be proven that you deserve, that you belong where you are, that you deserve to be where you are here, that you deserve to hold this title that you have here. You were tested. You were definitely tried and tested here, but you come out so victorious. It's like this just becomes so petty, almost laughable. Almost laughable. This is beautiful. Number 2, vindication. Vindication is here. That's why the unicorn was your choice here. It's just that unicorn, that horn of truth, that purity, that I want to say virginity here. I want to say replenished, renewed here, restored here. It's just absolutely beautiful. It's beautiful. It had everything to do with your higher self. And calling all angels here, calling all angels. Pile number 2, there's one of you here that's really listening, that went through some real trial and tribulation here with your reputation, with getting the truth out about who you are. There was some misunderstanding about who you are. And it went too far. It went way too far. It went all the way to stripping you of some kind of title here. But here comes the truth to set you free and to really set the record straight here. Has everything again to do with the angels and your higher self going, no. Calling all angels. We're going to set the record straight here. Oh God, this opened up your heart in ways you hadn't imagined. If you hadn't been tested and tried like this, if you hadn't have been found wanting at whatever you were doing, you wouldn't have fought for it the way you did. You wouldn't have been so determined to prove your worth here. And in that proving of your worth here, you proved it to yourself. It's just so glorious. Okay. Let's see what's in the heart space here. I want to look at what you are feeling. Pile number 2. What are you feeling in the heart space here? What are you feeling in the heart space here? Pile number 2. Ooh, look at that with the 2 of Cups. Look at this celebration, this coming back together, this reuniting here, this misunderstanding moving to complete understanding. And if that misunderstanding hadn't happened, this truth would have never come out because it would have never been challenged. So yeah, there was absolutely a challenge here. 6 of Wands, again, a card of challenge, but moving on, recognition, holding title here, holding status here, creating a legacy for yourself, becoming the hero of your own story here, because now people know that you are the heroine. You are not the nemesis. You were never the rival here. You were always on the side of good, on the side of truth and understanding here. And here comes the apology. Here it comes with the Knight of Cups to soothe you, to really allow you to sit at this throne, to sit with this title here and know how deserving you are of it. So again, it just wouldn't have happened if you hadn't have been challenged, hadn't have been tried. Yeah, the trial had to happen for the jury to really get all sides here and to get the understanding that they needed to get here to bring this verdict of truth here, of energetically not guilty here. You are not guilty here. There was just so much confusion, so much cloudiness, so many opinions and ideas here of what was happening. Just misinformation, a lot of misinformation. But when it turned on you, you were very, very much caught off guard. It just almost cut you at your knees. It's like, I thought you knew me. I thought you knew who I was. I thought you knew what I stood for. So big, big apology coming to you. Pile number 2, big apology. Apology deserved here too. Beautiful. 7 of Pentacles. Look at this. You're so focused on what you're doing here. You didn't phase you much. You didn't want it to phase you much. It seemed like there was someone around you that was a little bit more upset about you falling off title than you. But because you knew the truth. You knew the truth. You were the only one that knew the truth until all stories could be heard here. And then the verdict was in. Beautiful. Wow. You've been found not wanting. Innocent. Wow. All right, Spirit, what's your advice in the heart space? What's your advice for pile number 2? What is your advice? The 6 of Swords. Wow, look at these 6s. All about moving on, getting out of there. Really the big escape now. The exit route has been opened up for you. It was just so blocked. It was like you were in this prison of words and misunderstandings and confusion. It was like the more you tried to tell your side of this, the further in you dug here. It was just you could not seem to get the right words out or something there. You were so restricted, but that was all a matter of finding your voice, finding that connection to Spirit here, really opening up your heart and not using your thoughts so much here. Wow. Real moving on. Real moving on after this apology comes in. Oh my God, look at this with the World on the bottom of the deck. Number 21, the last card in the Major Arcana. So the end of a massive cycle for you. Just really the end of the pettiness and the drama. It's like turning off, the reality TV here and moving into being the hero of your own life here. It's just really, I'm going to focus on what I'm looking at. I'm going to focus on what I'm consuming here. I'm not going to be such an easy consumer of information when it can lead to this, when it can lead to this kind of heartache and upset and drama. It's drama free now, pile number 2. Drama free. We move into the Fool energy next. It's like this new start for you. Moving on with 6 of Swords. You're moving on in the heart space too. It doesn't trigger you like it used to. It doesn't upset you like it used to when you think of those words that were said or those misunderstandings or that gossip. You think about it now. I'm just getting this laughter. It's like, wow, you really messed up there. You really messed up because you didn't take the time to get to know me here. So you really messed up. And it's too late to apologize. I'm thinking of that song. I don't know, who is this? It's too late to apologize. It's like it comes when you don't even need it. You don't even care because it means nothing to you after people have shown you who they really are and what they really think. So yeah, this is beautiful, beautiful. That's why that Emperor came out. It's just like the Emperor doesn't care. The Emperor wears no clothes, right? The Emperor doesn't care. Wow. Okay. Let's look at the foundation. I want to look at the daily here. What's the daily here? Is this at the workplace? What is happening here with this energy of all this chatter, all this misinformation, you getting stripped of some kind of title here, some kind of truth coming out, some kind of clarity coming out, and you get it back. You get the apology when it's too late. It just really, this apology, for some reason, it's just you're so focused on what you're doing, it means nothing. You've already moved on. They don't know that you've already moved on. Tell me more about this in the foundation. I want to see what this is all about. We've looked at the mind. We've looked at the heart. I want to look at the soul now. What was this all about for pile number 2? What was this all about? The King of Cups. Look at this. You've created this own island where you can get control over your emotions. It's not dependent on what other people are saying or what they're doing here, or what they're trying to bring you into here, the drama they're trying to include you into here. You don't hear them. It's falling on deaf ears. Again, you've shut it down. You've shut it down. You've disconnected from that channel, from this channel of chaos and fear and confusion here. You've just turned it off. It's changing your frequency. I hear a lot about this with Abraham Hicks and just all kinds of gurus I love, but talking about changing your frequency, changing your vibration. Abraham Hicks, Esther Hicks says it's just as easy as changing the dial on the channel here. You're just disconnecting from the channel of drama. It doesn't interest you anymore. It doesn't make you laugh anymore. It's just not worth it. It's not worth your time anymore. So yeah, you are an island here with a very, very strong connection with the animal kingdom here. I could see why you chose the unicorn, because it's all about mixing the spirituality with the practicality now here with the Two of Cups. You're just mixing it into, this is who I am now. This is who I am. This is my identity here. I identify with both here. By by spiritual. Very, very earthy, very grounded, very much knowing who you are. Capricorn energy here, with the spiritual, with the divine, with the ethereal here. So how beautiful are you? You just really have this beautiful balance, living in the in-between, living in the in-between. It's like no man can really, really take me down, because there's this higher knowing, this higher understanding. It's really all about unconditional love, because you're just accepting it. You're just accepting it. That's why this apology just doesn't mean much, because you are the King of Cups. All right, what else? What else about this King of Cups? Tell me more about this King of Cups on this island, on this beautiful island with all the beautiful animals. Ace of Pentacles. Look at this Eureka and the Devil. Good God. Good God. Devil trying to tempt you back, trying to get you back, trying to pull you back in. It's like the mafia, right? Just when you thought you were out, they tried to pull you back in with this devil energy, with these promises, with these empty promises that you're not buying anymore, because even the apology seems shallow. Was shallow. Maybe it used to work on you. Maybe it did, but you've cut that tie, that addiction to be included, that addiction to be liked and accepted here. You've just severed it, and it doesn't matter to you anymore. It just was not your tribe. It was not your family. It was not your place. And you were out. This was a beautiful escape. They pushed you out not knowing that that was the best thing they could have done. Absolutely the best thing they could have done. Because that really opened your heart. It opened your heart up. And as soon as our hearts open up, Spirit can really get in and show us the way, show us the light here, show us the devil energy and the temptations that the devil brings to us, and that lie that you can't do it without me, this family, these people up here. They just really wanted you to believe that you couldn't do it without them, that they were your fire, they were your muse here, they were your reason why. And it just started really falling short with you. It just felt shallow to you. It was this stuck in your heart kind of feeling like, but I did this, but I had the courage to walk out there, but I had the courage to stand my ground here and stand by my truth without wishy-washy energy, without flip-flopping, just to please everybody else, just to please the energy, kind of transforming or transmuting your energy to match the room here. Just this camouflage, or this camo, what's the lizard? It's leaving me, but you get my drift here. There's a lot of people like it. A lot of people, you just go unnoticed, and they're in the background causing all this trouble, right? Stirring the pot in the background there, just stirring the pot. You had so many pot stirrers there. And that's double energy. It's fear. It's fear of standing, not being able to do it on your own. So you're going to stand on someone else's shoulders. So people just standing on your shoulders, trying to fight the fight here, and using you as their proof, maybe. Well, they told me this, or you were the reasons why, right? Wow, real disconnect. It just falls short. The devil's been trying to get your attention here. And yeah, you're not interested. You're not interested. You better come up with something else, because I'm not interested in that any longer. You're not even interested in the money, because look at you, just so focused on the grapes and the wonderful tasting wine that this is going to make. It doesn't matter. So it's this legacy building behind you now that you hold title, now that you're the boss again. And nobody can tell you who you are, right? Or what you're worth. Now you're enjoying the fruits of your labor, and the money is a side effect. It's a side effect of your happiness, of you escaping the drama, of jumping ship. It's too much drama here. You're just way too much drama for me. Beautiful, beautiful. And you can't tempt me any longer. Look at this with justice. There it is. There's the verdict. Verdict is in. Yeah, you've been tried. Yeah, verdict is in. Yeah, and you win. You win. Devil has to go away now. Go away now. Got no more tricks up his sleeve. Has no more ways to tempt you into going back into here. It's like, I'm never going back again. You've learned so much. I'm never going back there. I'm never going home again. I'm never doing this again. Now that you've made this great escape. All right, what else? What else in the foundation for pile number 2? What else now that you have really understood what that devil energy means? 3 of Wands, look at you preparing. It's all about the preparation now. You're getting ready to go. Getting ready to go with the 6 of Swords in your heart space here. You are getting ready to jump ship. Getting ready to jump ship. This is the moment where you're taking that deep breath, because you know you got to hold your breath for a minute before you can pop out that leader again, before you can take back the status quo, because it was lost to you. It was taken from you. And so you're holding your breath right now. You're taking that big breath of preparation. Right? It's just like, go. Wow. This is beautiful. This is the great escape. And it's just no words that can hold you back. There's just no, it's too late to apologize. Just too late. They have no idea that you can push someone to not caring. And when that happens, like when you're turning around fighting for your worth, or fighting for your job, or fighting for your marriage, or fighting for whatever it is, it's just a waste of time. It's just a waste of time when you turn around and when you stop caring, when you stop fighting for it, there's just nothing that can tempt you back, because you don't care anymore. It's the most dangerous place to be in relationships, when you just stop caring because you've been poked and prodded. It's just like poking the bear and poking the bear and poking the bear. And instead of the bear turning around and attacking, the bear is just walking away. It's just like, it's not worth my time. It's not worth my time, but I'm not going to get poked anymore. I'll tell you that. I am on my way out. Whew, this is beautiful. God, this is beautiful. This is how you do it. If you're with these people that just really won't let you be. They won't let you be. Beautiful. All right, Spirit, what is your advice? Look at this offer coming in. I mean, it's just a matter of you walking away, shutting the door to the devil energy, to the temptations. It's not worth it. Some things cost way too much to be free. Way too much. And you understand this. The cost is just not worth it. 7 of Pentacles usually does represent, is the juice worth the squeeze? Is it worth it? And you just come into this understanding, no, it's not even worth it to stay here and get the apology or the raise or the promotion. I'm going to go make my own way. I'm going to go run my own kingdom the way I know it should be run without this. Beautiful. All right, Spirit, last advice. Any words of advice to this beautiful waymaker, this way shower? This is how you do it. Look at this with the Page of Pentacles. Oh, God, look at this new adventure, this new way in money here. It flipped out in reverse. You're taking that deep breath. You don't know yet. You don't know the way yet. And that's the beautiful thing of it. It's the fear of the unknown for you. Just take that leap of faith. The unknown can be so beautiful. It can be so beautiful because you know this. So take a chance and walk away. Don't let it affect you any longer. Don't let things tempt you any longer. Don't let promises keep you where you don't want to be. There's nothing wrong with taking a break too, and really figuring this out. Do I want to be a part of this? Maybe you do. Maybe that makes you happy. Maybe you do, but you need a break. You need a timeout. You need to figure this out. There's going to be a big apology coming, and it might be sincere. It might be, but there's a thing in you, there's something in you where it's just too late. You stopped caring. You stopped yearning for this apology. And that is the moment where it's over. And it is over. It's over. Whatever this hold was on you, whatever this tie was, it's over. So yeah, don't fall back into it by any empty promises, because you're out. You escaped. You found the escape route. You just keep going. There's so much ahead of you that you don't know yet. Your higher self is really guiding you here. And I mean really pulling you. So if you're miserable and you're screaming and ranting and raving at the stars here, that is your sign. It's time to change. It's time to disconnect from this energy of drama. It doesn't have to be this hard. It shouldn't be this hard. especially in relationships. All right, pile number 2. Yes, moving on, moving out, getting title back when it doesn't even matter to you anymore. It's like when you get fired, you get let go, and you're just like, oh my God, they didn't see me at all. They didn't see me at all. And you're talking to all the old people you used to talk to, and you're going out to lunch, and you're trying to get back in on the gossip, back in on what's going on because you miss it so much. But you don't realize that it was making you miserable. It was making you so scared that you were going to be let go or that you were going to be fired. So when the time came and it actually happened, it was almost a huge relief to you because you could say goodbye to that. It was over. It was over. When they come back with this apology and these empty promises, it's just, you're like, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. But it feels really, really good that they recognize and they know what they've done wrong, and they know that you are worth way more than what they were willing to pay you anyway. So there you go. All right, it's too late to apologize. Love it. All right, pile number 2, I'm going to leave it here. I love this heart opening of yours. I love where this is leading you to in this brand new adventure. And I really love that you can't be tempted anymore. You can't be fooled any longer into being anyone's monkey. So, all right, pile number 2. Excuse me, I'm going to leave it here before I lose my voice. Hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. I really can't tell you how much I appreciate you. And I will tune in with you soon. Well, hey there, pile number 3. You have chosen the whale. I love the whale. It's all about emotional well-being, ancient wisdom coming through. We are going to use the Modern Witch Tarot deck, and I've got the Unakite crystal here. So that is also about emotional well-being and, yeah, well-being. All right. First, I want to get you an angel oracle card. Let's see what kind of messages the angels have for you. Pile number 3 first. So let's see. What kind of message do you have for pile number 3? Angel oracle card for pile number 3. Oh my gosh, 3 of them. There's nothing to worry about. Look at this, how beautiful that is. There's nothing to worry about, pile number 3. New partner. How interesting is that? And child. All right, let's see what child is all about. Excuse me. Okay, you care deeply about children, and they really respond to your love. All children, including your own inner child, require love, affection, and attention. We can clear and open your heart and schedule so that you can give more time and energy to the children who need you. Well, it's all about the children. Look at that. How beautiful for you. It's all about the children. There's nothing to worry about. You are safe, and this situation is under the perfect control of divine providence and universal order. Only infuse loving thoughts and emotions into the situation to ensure that the highest possible outcome flows effortlessly to and through you. Ah, love that. Nothing to worry about. New partner. A chance meeting is no mistake. It is divinely orchestrated as a catalyst to set the wheels in motion for the fruition of your prayers. Pay careful attention to new people we send into your life. You will recognize them by your sense of familiarity, comfort, and safety. Someone new coming into your life here. Maybe it really wakes up this inner child of yours, makes you feel young again, makes you feel vital and alive again, and you're excited again. And there's nothing to worry about. You are safe. God, I love this. Pile number 3. Let's see what this is all about for you. Now we can move over to the Modern Witch Tarot card. Play at the bottom of the deck. This is all about playing now. Maybe you've worked really, really hard, and now it's just time to play and let your hair down because somebody new is coming into your life to really make you feel excited again. I love that. Connected to your emotional well-being again. This is beautiful. Pile number 3. All right, let's see what you're thinking about. What is on your mind? Pile number 3, if you like this reading, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. It really helps my channel. If you can leave me a comment, even better. So thank you, thank you. All right, let's get into it. Pile number 3, what are you thinking about right now? What is on your mind? What do you want to talk about? Pile number 3, what do you want to talk about? What do you want to talk about? That one wants to come. Let's see. The magician, look at this. The creator taking over now, taking control now. What we think about comes about. So you're changing your thoughts, you're changing your life, you're changing the way you look at partnerships for sure, and that they don't have to be so much work. They don't have to really try your emotional well-being here. They can be more open and easier and more childlike and have a lot more fun. So yeah, really moving into partnerships and relationships with a lighter heart and not putting so much responsibility on the other person that you are responsible for my happiness. That if you can do this, if you can change, if you can be the person I want you to be, I can be so happy here. So you're taking away that responsibility. It's not in anyone else's hands. My happiness, my well-being, my emotional stability is in my hands. So I'm not going to give that away any longer. That's giving away way too much power, right? So you're taking your power back. All right, what else? What else is in the mind space for pile number 3? Tell me more about this magician card. Tell me more about the magician. Queen of Cups. Look at this, the mother here. The mother steps up. So this is about nurturing and taking care of the children and those maybe more vulnerable or weaker that around you, those that really need your assistance here and guidance in the love area, in the arena of love and emotional security and feeling good about yourself and feeling secure about yourself, and how that can change your life, how that can change your stars when you really believe in yourself here and you give yourself that cup of love. This is beautiful. Pile number 3. It's like you are teaching the children the right way. Maybe you're a teacher here. And if you are, God bless you, because you're doing this the right way. You're teaching love over greed. You're teaching understanding over confusion here. You're clearing the way. You're clearing the path for the misinformation. And like, let's go back to love. Let's go back to the core. Let's go back to the root of this. That's bringing someone in that's just as lighthearted, just as free with their love as you are here. It's so beautiful, this connection coming in. And it's about the children. It's about the vulnerable. It's about the impressionable here and the power that you have to mold and to really define the way here. Show rather than tell here. Show how to do it here. So beautiful. King of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Fire energy stepping up here. Really a plan here. Gathering a plan here. Beautiful. All right. What is the resistance? What is the challenge in the mind space for pile number 3? What is the challenge here? What is the challenge in the mind space? 3 of Wands, more preparation coming in. So yeah, maybe it's been a challenge. Maybe it's been a challenge. You don't know the curriculum yet. You don't know the way yet. You don't know the school yet. You don't know the students yet. You're not there yet. You're not the mother yet. But you're planning to be, and you're preparing to be, and you're gathering the right resources, and you're gathering the right ideas here, but you're feeling like you're not ready. So this is like any pregnancy. I'm a mom. I've had one child, one daughter, one beautiful daughter here, but you never feel like you're ready. If you're planning on having children in the right time, it's just never going to be the right time, because you're never going to feel prepared for that kind of responsibility. But you are ready. You're ready. You're prepared. This is a calling. This is a calling. This is a calling from spirit here. And they're going to take care of the small stuff for you. They're going to take the wheel and a lot of things that you think are in the way here, that you think these are obstacles, and they're just going to be magically removed, because this is about the children. You're like the Pied Piper here. You've got the magical notes to move forward, and they're going to follow behind here. And they're following behind this beautiful new music, this beautiful new way to look at things, and not so divisive, not so polarized. So beautiful. My God. My God. All right. What else? What do you not see coming in the mind space here? What do you not see coming? 8 of Wands. Very fast moving energy. So this partner, this person is coming in really, really quickly. They may even be on their way to you with the 8 of Wands. Really fast moving energy. 9 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Some kind of offer coming in. Whew. Offer of the heart. Again, it's the cups. It's the emotions. The wheel is all about emotional stability, emotional well-being. The children are so, right, emotionally stable because they don't know any different. Ignorance sometimes really is bliss. Okay, let's see, Spirit, what is your advice? What's your advice in the mind space for pile number 3? What is your advice? Ooh, the Queen of Pentacles and the 10 of Swords. Wow, wow. You've been there, you've done that. It's not like you are naive. You are not naive to the harshness that is out there, to the anger that is out there. And the, you know, it all comes down to the information age, right? Here we are in the information age. I've just been reading that we are now in the knowledge age. So that's beautiful. That's beautiful. We are learning more experiences. We are using more of our experiences. So that's beautiful. I love this because you're understanding. I don't have to be connected to the whole world. I just have to be connected to the little ones around me, to the children around me, to the minds around me here. Maybe it was too expansive, too big here. So look at this Queen of Pentacles. I love this. I love the security with the money. So the money comes in as a side effect of you doing this nurturing, with you doing this service to others here, because you really are a teacher. You're a mentor in some fashion here. I'm thinking of the Boys and Girls Club, where you're really stepping in and you're showing people, let's go play ball. Let's go swim. Let's go fishing here. It's not all about, here, I'm going to show you how to make money. I'm going to show you how to survive. I'm going to show you, you know, my mom used to say, I wish they would show you how to balance the checkbook. Well, shows my age because you don't have to do that anymore. But she always wished they would show life skills in the school system here rather than just history and geometry. So yeah, life skills are very, very much what it's about now, moving into that. Now that is the resume now. It's the life skills. But you've been there, you've seen this, you've done this, you've put the phone down, you've put the screen down, and you're following more of your heart, more of your intuition. It's not the typical curriculum that you are turning around and trying to share with others here. So you're breaking free of that because that led to polarization and division here. So wow, you are a giver. You are a giver. I wonder if you're a Cancer or a Scorpio or a Pisces, but you're absolutely a giver. But you're giving the right things because you know you can't give yourself. You know you can't give yourself, or you are with nothing. So yeah, you can't give it all away. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Pile number 3. All right, let's see what's in the heart space. Let's see what you are feeling emotionally right now. I mean, we are talking about the emotional well-being here, the security, the stability here. And really trusting, being that giving that childlike trust again to the universe. Okay, I'm going to give it back to you. I know what it feels like to turn my back on you, universe, and to not trust, and to trust the phone and the information that's being fed to me over you. But I learned that lesson. It's just heartbreaking. So I'm going back to this. I'm going back to the basics, and I'm putting the misinformation down. All right, Knight of Cups on the bottom of the deck, offer. Okay, heart. Let's look at the heart space. Heart space for pile number 3. What's going on in the heart space, in the emotions for pile number 3? Something flipped over here. Page of Pentacles, all these offers coming in. 4 of Cups, waiting, and Knight of Swords, another offer, something coming in really, really fast here. There's some kind of clarity, some kind of truth. After a long waiting period with the 4 of Cups, you've been waiting for some kind of sign or some kind of signal that it's time here. Again, it's like preparing, trying to get ready to be a parent. And it can't happen. You can't be prepared for that. So yeah, that's about life experience. That's about learning by doing here, by being thrown into the fire here. And that's what's happened. You've been thrown into this fire, but you're walking the coals and you're getting so strong. Some kind of offer, some kind of messenger really racing in. Look at you sitting here waiting, and here comes the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords, just kind of sandwiching. You know, it's coming now. The offers are coming in from all angles, and you're not quite sure. You're not quite sure because you've been waiting so long. You're like, well, maybe I should still wait. Maybe there's something better. Interesting. Let's look a little bit more at that. The Emperor, Aries energy on the bottom of the deck. Maybe this is an offer to even be like the headmaster or even above that, and that's making you wonder. You're making you wonder, will I have the same contact? Will I have the same day-to-day interaction? Or do I want to leave that to some others here? Let's see. Tell me more about that. Tell me about these offers coming into the heart space for pile number 3. Tell me about these offers coming in. What are they about? What are they about, these offers? Ace of Swords. Wow, wow, wow. Just the real truth and nothing but the truth coming in. Real clarity here. So the answer's coming to you. It's absolutely around the corner here while you're waiting for it. So yeah, it's just time to get up and stop waiting for that answer and recognizing that it's already here. You already received the answer. You already know. You already know the answer to this. And it was in spite of the pain, in spite of the betrayal, just really something in the ether here, in the background here, that took the wind out of you. But it opened your heart. It opened up this acceptance, this unconditionalness for you. It's beautiful. But yeah, here comes the truth. Here comes the clarity. Here comes the answer. The answer you've been looking for. What is it about? Tell me more. Spirit, what's your advice about that answer? Two of Swords. Wow, wow. It brings you absolutely out of this crossroads. You're in a crossroads. There's a decision. There's something that's come in. There's two offers maybe. Two offers. One is more heart-based. One is more head-based. You've got a real earthy offer here, the Page of Pentacles, and you've got something that's much more you need words for. You need to speak more. You need to be out in public more. You need to be out in the front more. So it's like front lines offer, and then a behind the scenes, a higher up, a boss-like offer here. So do you want to be on the front lines? Do you want to be in the grid of it? Do you want to be the one in the classroom showing it on the board? Or do you want to be above that and kind of overseeing what's going on at the whole thing here? Interesting. Wow, you're at a crossroads. You're at a crossroads, but the answer's coming to you. It's coming to you really fast. It must be here, or you've already heard this answer. Tell me about this answer before we move to the foundation. Tell me about this answer for pile number 3. Tell me about that Ace of Swords. Justice. Yes. Yes. Look at this. This is karmic justice. This is absolutely the answer coming to you. Here is the answer. Here it is. And it absolutely has to be with you moving from the attorney to the judge. This is the truth. This is the truth. This is where you've been called to. This is where you need to sit. This is the offer you need to accept, as you're moving from the teacher to the headmaster. You're moving from the attorney to the judge here. It's just the natural order of things. Natural order of things for you. You've been called. Been called. Wow, wow, this is glorious. All right, let's look at the foundation of this. I want to see what this is all about in the daily life for you. What is going on in the daily life for you? What is this all about for pile number 3? What is this all about? 3 of Cups celebration here. Wow, wow, wow. Love this. Love this. You're really celebrating this. It's time to celebrate your life again. It's time to become the child again, the innocence again. It's like you're graduating to the next level now. That's why you're moving from the teacher to the headmaster here, because there's so much more to learn for you. There's so much more. You're graduating from the high school into the higher education here. There's so much more that the 12th grade teacher cannot teach you any longer. You're ascending up. You're graduating out here. So you might be feeling like the freshman, you might be feeling like the fish out of water here, but it's just the next logical step up. There's no glass ceiling here. There's just so much expansion here and celebration and becoming innocent again. It's the return to innocence for you, because you don't know a whole lot about this next phase. You don't know a whole lot about how it's like to be a child again when you're an adult now. Beautiful. All right, let's see. Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more about that. Ooh, look at that. The devil comes flying out in reverse. Wow. And the 6 of Pentacles, the reciprocity is here. Oh, God, this is great. This is great. It's just the devil has no power over the child here, because you're too innocent to really recognize the power any longer. You've graduated out. You've really ascended beyond now. You've ascended beyond now. So the devil has no more power over you. Those temptations, those addictions, those fears, those don't belong to the child. Those belong to the adults. Those belong to the overthinker. And you've been the overthinker. You've been the overachiever. You've been the overdoer now. And now it's just time to really, really step into this new energy that you have created here. You have created this with the magician. What we think about comes about. You have become the change you wanted to see here. So this is beautiful. This is just a leveling up for you. Absolutely leveling up. You've become so balanced in what you're doing. This dark energy has no power over you any longer. So it's just a complete leveling up. It's a newness now, a new place to learn, a new place to be young again, a new place to thrive again. Beautiful. Wow, pile number 3. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Where's pile number 3 going? Without the darkness, without the fear. Where are you going without the fear? 9 of Cups. To get your wish come true. To get your dream come true here. Wow. Your cups runneth over now. You're not waiting for them to fill up magically any longer. Wow, you made some changes here, pile number 3. And it brought in reciprocity. It brought in balance. It brought in offers, the truth, justice. It brought in justice, Libra energy, balance. Wow, you can do this. You can do this. You got this. You absolutely got this. It's just feeling very, very scary, like that childlike fear of the monsters under the bed, because you don't know yet. You don't know monsters don't exist in this world yet. So you're still just a little fearful. Where's that devil hiding? Where is that monster hiding now? Wow. Let's get some advice on that. Spirit, let's get some advice on that. Let's get some advice on that. The world. Look at this. Look at this. This is beautiful. This is the end of an era. The end of an era. It's just like you get to start over again. You get to start fresh again at that lower level and work your way up. Now there's something to look forward to. There's something to learn. There's excitement here. There's nervousness here. There's anticipation here. But it's so much better than just the repetition that it had become. Real repetition. So this is about you moving on, graduating out, and becoming young again, becoming innocent again, the return to innocence for you. There's so much more to learn now. So much more to learn when you're not at the top of the chain, when you're not the emperor any longer. It's just so much more to learn now that you're starting down here again, starting back at the basics again. You're teaching it the right way here. Pile number 3. This is a beautiful follow me out, follow me to the next level. We're all in this together. We're all going to navigate this together. None of us know what we're doing here. None of us. And you're so open about that. You're so open about that we are all naive here. So let's learn together. Let's learn together, but let's not turn on each other, and let's not hold each other responsible for our happiness. I'm going to take that back. I'm going to take that power back. I'm not putting my happiness in your hands any longer, and to get my power back here and saying goodbye to the dark energies here. It's bittersweet. It's bittersweet because you were such, when you're the senior, I'm thinking of junior high school, right? At like 7th grade, because that was junior high. And then you went into high school here in 8th grade. I grew up in Salt Lake City, Utah. Well, 7th grade, it was just, 8th grade was just so great, or whatever the last year of that was, because you were the king. You knew it. You had been there. You were that freshman. You got hazed, you got teased, you got bullied, you got, all of the life lessons there, and you were the king of the hill. You were just, you had your friendship group, you knew who was popular, you knew who was not. And then you got to go to high school. It's all equal playing field again. It's all a leveling playing field again. And so you're not the king anymore. You're not the queen anymore. Now you're all on the same page now. You're all in the same place now. So Yeah. And then there's the elders. There's those above you that are about to graduate that, and they're the king of the hill now. Now they have all that experience of those 4 years here. So that's all this is. You're just starting over. It's that next cycle here, that next 7 year cycle, right? Life always moves in sevens with me. If I count back to the first major event, every 7 years after that, it was a big major event. So that's what's happening here. So you're in the in between, right before that next level, that next phase for you. With the world here, absolutely. You start out with the magician and you end with the world. I mean, it doesn't get any clearer. The magician's number 1 and the world is number 21, the last card in the major arcana. So yeah. All right, look at that. Beautiful. This is where you're at right now. Pile number 3. Glorious. Leader of the class. All right, pile number 3. I hope you liked this reading. If you did, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. Cannot tell you how much I appreciate you. If you could leave me a comment, that would be great. And I'm sending you all my love and light. Knight of Cups, there's that offer coming in. And there's somebody new. Don't forget, there's somebody new. There's a chance meeting. It is not a mistake. It is not a mistake, this chance meeting. It's to help you get to that next level. They're going to take your hand. They've been there maybe. Maybe they're older than you. They're wiser than you. They've been there. Exactly. So let them lead you out into this next level here. And it's all about fun now. You got to start having fun now. Take away all of those responsibilities. So yeah. All right. I'm going to leave it here. Sending you all my love and light, pile number 3, and I will definitely tune in with you soon.